Howdy, everybody. Welcome to Step Into the Portal. I haven't played Marvel Champions or anything, and I had to set everything up beforehand because I haven't been around here for a while. I streamed a game of Marvel Age of Heroes from the store, and down in my living room, I interviewed Kevin Broberg, the My Hero Academia champion, and I came up here to stream with these guys and was like, I don't have cameras. I don't have my computer, nothing set up. And look, I got a lot of energy coming to this. Howdy, everybody. My name is Brandt. Welcome to Step Into the Portal. I am joined by
Ryan in the basement.
And Steve supporting other Steve.
Nice. I'm supporting Ultron. All right. So howdy, everybody. That's some fast talk in there for me. Thanks for joining us. We knew Gambit's coming out. We were talking about doing the alter ego game because everybody was saying how like, oh, Gambit's gonna be great in alter ego. He totally is. It's gonna be a cool thing. Steve and I have done it. Brian, have you done an alter ego game?
Maybe a long time ago, a while back. I don't know, but not that I can remember, to be honest.
So a cool idea. We've done what? She-Hulk, Black Widow, Captain Marvel. I definitely heard about people using Cyclops. He feels like a more modern one that people were using. So
yeah.
We wanted to do that, but we figured a lot of people were going to be playing Gambit alter ego. And again, I think Gambit's not a stay in alter ego, right?
No,
like in a general play, he's going to flip back and forth, but he probably could. And so we figured we'll just get 2 weeks ahead of the game before it comes out. And we'll play an alter ego game. And Steve, as he does, was like, we're going to do Ultron because we're going to have to deal with drones. We're going to have to deal with this and the threat and some other rules that he's got for us. And, you know, it's going to be live or die. So we'll see what happens here. But we figured we'd play 3 heroes that may or may not work in alter ego. We're not sure, but kind of showing that, you know, it's another style you could play. Now, it's a weird style because you're basically saying to your hero kit, hey, 2/3 of my cards are out, which is not really a straightforward fun
strategy.
Yeah, I mean, you're kind of taking, like, you don't want to do that on your first play of a hero. You're missing all those cards, right?
Correct.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
It's just kind of a challenge. Can I do it is more of what it is, right?
Which is
that's what we're all about, guys. We're all about, can we do it?
And
then Steve says, yes, we can.
I'm channeling my inner Barack.
Oh, yeah.
It's interesting because we know solo, it's very possible, and Confuse is very strong. But when you have 3 players, Confuse just doesn't play the role that it does in solo, right?
Correct.
So we're really going to see if that threat starts piling on, what can we do? So, Steve, what is the other rule?
So the little special rule is every 30 minutes, regardless of where we are, if we're on stage 1, because we want to do this in 90 minutes. We'll see how quickly we'll see how quickly we go, but we'll see if it's on the first 30 minutes. If we're still on stage 1, we move to stage 2.
Okay.
After that, after 30 minutes, if we're still on stage 2, we're moving to stage 3.
Got it.
And that's that. And after that,
all right.
That's all she wrote.
Well, yeah, nothing you can do once it gets to stage 3, right?
There's nothing to do.
Right. Well, it plays out. You don't really have a timer at that. If after 30 minutes we're on stage 3 and we haven't won, we lose.
Oh no, we're going to be there.
Once we're on stage 3, we get to play it out. If
30
minutes go by, I know you can't remove. I'm just saying if we happen to just hang around and, you know, eat our lunch.
That's true. Yeah.
No.
Cool.
So do you want to talk about some of the strategies we're going? Because we had a lot of discussions going in about this. We changed our decks a couple of times. We had different ideas of how to bring this forward. So, Brent, what are you bringing to the table?
All right. Allies. So I'm going to play Phoenix, Injustice. And yeah, the thing I bring to the table is Psychic Manipulation, which everybody knows is my 2022 card of the year. I love this card. So when the villain schemes, I remove threat instead of add threat, which will hopefully be super duper powerful and helpful. I have Cerebro to fish out allies, and then I'm going to be playing mostly 2 thwart allies. And I was going to put mission trainings on them. Steve had me pull 1 because everybody's got training cards. So that is what we're going to use to try to do that. Also, Under Surveillance is pretty big. So contrary to what I normally do on Ultron, I tend to put 2 in. I mean, Crossbones might be another, but you can usually kind of take Crossbones down in a relatively short amount of time, so it's not as big a deal, but it definitely could be a strategy against him. So, of course, I can bring my psychic manipulations back with my vigilante training, so I have 2 of those.
That's a good, because those are cards that you don't really see a lot of play in. I did have fun with my when I did my protection deck with the psychic misdirection, really showcasing how to bring those cards to light.
So then, the foiled will basically prevent the boost. So I've got those in here for when I don't have the psychic manipulation. And then mind control, she can play from alter ego. So I can play that card and control a guard minion to get it out of the way because it loses guard.
It's a straight plan, straight up plan.
So that is me in Justice. I am the no damage guy. So we're playing very specific roles here, as I'll let Brian talk about.
Brian's damage guy.
Yeah, I'm damage guy. I got what do I got? I got X-Men. I got like Dust in here. I got Wolverine in here. We're gonna be pumping Dust up because when she attacks, she's just gonna be the minion killer, and she will just blow all minions up when she attacks. So she is a huge part, and then Wolverine is going to be my big go-to attacker. I got the X-Men upgrades to put on them, extra damage, extra health, and pretty much, I mean, just straightforward, put my boot camp up and then all that stuff. Just straightforward damage with allies.
There you go. It's awesome. And the cost reduction too, right?
Yeah, and I have the cost reduction, and I have a couple allies in here like Professor X and what's her name to confuse the villain as well a couple times.
And I love Colton's like, what on earth is your plan? And wait, what will Steve do? Well, Steve is bringing the most useless character apparently in Alter Ego, which is Storm. The one good thing she has is I'm going to make sure that I'm going to bring the Thunder from Down Under, which says that each character is going to get +1 attack, which means this is a passive +1 to all of our allies on damage, which is going to be great. All right. Now, all of my 15 hero cards are garbage because I can't play any of them. Well, I can play them. They're just not going to do anything. I only have the 2 upgrades and everything else is advanced. So I have my Garden, my Crown, and my Cape that might come out if ever I just need to thin out my deck. I am running a 50 card deck. The reason why is because I have so many of these cards that are going to do nothing. I want to make sure that I see more of the blue cards. All right, so I'm running 10 allies. I'm running Ant-Man, Stinger, Forge, Kalu, Maria Hill, Squirrel Girl, White Tiger, Professor X, Nick Fury, Black Panther. Now,
but Steve, you can't play Stinger. You're not an Avenger.
Oh, I don't need to be an Avenger when I'm running cards like Make the Call. Now, Make the Calls are either going to go fetch Maria Hills, fetch Professor X, fetch Squirrel Girl to keep control of what we need to control at the time. So once those are done, I'm also running a little bit of strength in numbers to help me draw through my deck. I'm also going to be running Danger Rooms, Reinforced Suits, Inspireds. As far as other support,
Danger Room training, just to be clear.
Oh, Danger Room trainings, yes. I also have the Mansion and the Danger Room and an Avengers Mansion to help with card draw for others. I'm running 3 command teams, which are going to help with the damage allies or the thwart allies. I'm running 2 team trainings for Brandt and for Brian to make their allies 1 more health.
Damage guy.
And then I have the Triskelion, and then I have the leadership trainings to bring back the strength in numbers or the make the calls, whatever we need most of.
So Make the Call gets around Stinger's text.
Yeah. Because you're not playing her from your hand.
Correct.
Oh, there you go.
So that is the strategy that I'm bringing. A lot of cheap, as you notice, I am running no double resources. I'm running straight up cards, card for card. All right.
Cool.
So I'm gonna start doing a very big power shuffle here.
Okay, I drew my opening 6. Hmm.
So we really want a hard mulligan for some key cards.
All right.
Sounds good. Hello, Chris. Hello, Colton, for joining us. Chris says he is currently building a Storm aggression deck to go alongside a Wolverine protection deck.
Oh yeah. Well, Storm and Wolverine go really nice together.
You know what I saw? I was at the store and I saw on the list that the Groot and Rocket, or specifically the Guardian sleeves, are supposed to come out.
Oh, really?
And I know I generally like to use these sleeves, but Groot and Rocket feel tough for me to avoid, especially because next week Brian and I are going to attempt to tackle Guardians Most Wanted campaign with Groot and Rocket. So you can stay tuned for that.
Brian, you'll have to reshuffle unless you put your drone first.
You're right.
So once and for all, I want to show that Rocket and Groot were not the issue. The campaign is the issue.
Are you playing on standard or are you going to do it on expert? Or are you going to
absolutely on standard? There's no way I'm subjecting myself to expert. It's just not even doable with S tier heroes. It's not even fun. I hate using the word fun because some people find it fun, right? It's just, it's not worth replaying a scenario 7 times with the best here. You know what I mean?
Yes. All right. So I have Professor X and I have White Tiger. So if
everybody got a drone, Brandt, you gotta need a drone first, right?
Don't forget your drone.
Stupid setup rules. You can play in any order, right?
Nope. The drone has to be the first one.
Man, I lost my shield.
There's dust.
All we are is dust in the wind.
So Van turn 1 and 2 of those are great.
Yeah. I don't think I need this.
No.
And I barely need this, but I guess I can play it.
Well, at least I get I get a 7 card hand because of the shield.
Yep. All right, let's start the timer. 30 minutes.
Is that you?
I'll do the timer. I'll go on timer. Boom.
I have Storm up first, then Steve Rogers, then me.
No, Storm has to be last because
Why?
I have to be last because my is all support on all of your stuff.
Here I go.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
30 minutes.
Is it worth losing a foil to get a Marvel Girl out?
Of course. Don't forget.
Reduce by 1.
Oh, well, that doesn't help at all. Oh, then I guess I could play Banshee instead.
Oh, there you go.
So I will use my meditation. Banshee is 1 cheaper, and then I'll use Marvel Girl and foiled to play under surveillance on the Crimson Cowl. So this can now go to 13.
Perfect.
And am I using Banshee to kill a drone, or is somebody taking care of drones?
I have dust in hand.
Oh my god! All right, so you can just deal 2 damage, or you can keep him for threat removal.
I think I just keep for threat removal, right? In case we don't want it to get out of control.
Nope, exactly.
Over to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, meditation for dust. I'm gonna pitch Cap's shield for attack training on dust.
She does 2 damage to everything.
Yep, she'll attack and deal 2 damage to everything.
So she doesn't deal 2 to everything. You were saying that, Steve, because if you upgrade her, she deals 2 to everything.
No, yeah. So it's attack. She takes an extra consequential when she attacks minions, but she attacks all minions in play.
Right.
Yeah. So
Steve was telling me before that she deals 2 damage to everything, but she very much deals 1.
That's right.
But you upgrade.
Yeah, correct.
But
so
she actually deals 3.
Wait, what? Is she a 2 attack?
She's a 2, and don't forget Thunderstorm is out in play.
Oh, Thunderstorm, correct.
Oh, that's where you're
okay. So she takes the 2 damage. Everything here is dead. I'm just gonna use first aid on her, and I'm gonna hold my emergency.
All right. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3 and play White Tiger, which is gonna draw me 2 cards, 1 and 2. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and I'll play Professor. Oh wait, no, I'm not gonna play Professor X yet. I'm gonna use this to play a reinforced suit.
On dust?
Yes, we're gonna do it on dust. Did you add a couple of cards, Brian, for heals or no?
Yeah, first aids. There's
Yeah,
first aids in
Okay, perfect. So
the deck.
perfect. I'm gonna put that reinforced suit on Banshee then instead.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna pitch the professor and just play the guardian, and I will punch for 3 on Ultron, dealing our first 3 damage.
Woo!
Sweet.
All right, I gotta find a suit. 63. Really, you got rid of the confuse, huh?
Yep,
All right. Playing the hard game.
of course. Oh shoot, that's right. Oh, that's right.
What happened?
Yeah, I should. You know what? That is dumb.
What?
Put that confuse on.
I mean, I guess you can't do the 3, but you can attack for 1, right?
Yeah, I do attack for 1.
Okay, so no armor.
No, I get rid of it. Yeah, let's do the confuse on Ultron. Yeah, makes more sense.
So who's attacking for 3? She is, and then he's attacking for 1.
Yeah,
And he is confused.
Yeah.
All right.
there you go. Makes sense. Yeah.
So the interesting part is we don't play with drones.
Correct. That's why it makes it more interesting. We get to keep our cards. That's why I said we're gonna have a good time.
I mean, is it more interesting or is it less interesting if you fight Ultron without drones?
It might be.
We'll
see.
There's still gonna be drones.
I'm not being negative. I'm just saying, right? Is it more or is it less?
Well, we'll see because we have 25 minutes now.
He's like, don't mess with my system. All right. We add 3. Steve is a good sport.
Yep.
All right. All the drones are dead, right?
All the drones are gone.
Confused against me. Schemes for 2 + 3 foiled.
2 + 3 foiled, so that's 3 less, right? And then I can emergency for 2.
Do you want to keep them to build up first, or you want to?
I don't need them.
Right,
what's my so if he schemed
negated.
Oh, okay. So he's scheming for
0.
Schemes for 2 + 2 foiled. So he only schemes for 2, so it goes to 5.
Out of 13. Beautiful. Not even if he gets a couple of extra ones, we're still good.
Master plan.
There you go.
Is going to give him an invasive AI, so we both have to discard 3.
There we go. 1, 2, 3.
Perfect.
Perfect.
All right. I was hoping to get rid of those cards.
We have to discard 3 cards on top of our deck.
Yep.
There goes
Gang
my
up
boot camp.
Surges into repair sequence. And so it will
Sorry.
surge into repair sequence, which will surge into we
Damn.
all get a drone.
There we go.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Into Rage of Ultron.
So he's going to scheme for 2.
2 + 2 is 4, and you got to discard 4 cards.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Goes
Amazing.
to 9. Passes to Steve Rogers.
Steve Rogers is going to use his living legend with a genius to play Professor. Confuse the villain.
Done.
If you want, Brian, I have Squirrel Girl that will take care of all the drones. So if you want to wait.
Just won't attack then.
Yeah. If you don't want to.
Professor Thwart for 3.
All right. We're just doing main scheme, or are we getting rid of a card draw? We got to control the main.
Yeah, control the main first, and then your allies are going to deal with.
I'm pitching this.
The stuff, right?
2 of the stuff.
Yeah. There you go.
Squirrel Girl's going to kill all the drones, you said, right?
Correct.
Okay. Steve Rogers is done.
All right, I'm going to make the call for 1 and get Stinger. There we go, for free or almost free. I'm going to spend 2 to play Squirrels, which is going to kill all the drones and deal damage to Ultron.
61.
There you go. I am going to strengthen numbers for 3. 1, 2.
Hold on. How are we going to control threat? Well, it's too late. You drew.
Yeah, but I got the danger room now, which is what I was looking. I'm just looking to build for cards. So after X-Men allies come into play, we're gonna be able.
I understand, but we have 15 threat.
But
So
how much is on the main?
6.
There you go. It's only 6. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Brian says he built the Phoenix deck and played Gene only. Hopes my AE deck works well too. Well, me too. It's a whole different ball game in solo than in multiplayer. I think I could be wrong, but it feels like you really have to control threat because you can't confuse as much.
I'm betting on you getting that psychic misdirection or psychic thingamajig.
Yeah. I guess I hold Angel and play Utopia, or should I do the opposite?
If you play Angel, I get to give you a training.
Good call. And is Angel one less? No, because you played Squirrels.
No, but Angel is already 1 less because you're a mutant.
I know. Did you play Squirrel Girl cheaper?
Oh shoot! I did not.
No, I did with Professor X.
Oh,
I
okay.
played Professor X cheaper.
Oh, there you go.
I will play Angel, and then you're going to put a training on him.
Yep. Anyone can activate it. So if you want to give him
should I put Thwart on him?
Yes.
All right. I will activate the Danger Room. I super adore. I can't wait. I wish I was going to Con of Heroes to sit around a table with 4 people, have all the X-Men upgrades, and just shove them in the center of the table. I think that's such an exciting experience. In my mind, we have done it here. I'm not taking away from what we've done, but just that cool element of just, hey, this is anybody's to use. It's not mine anymore, you know?
Yeah, it's awesome.
All right, I will thwart the main for 4.
Awesome. So it's
down to 2.
Perfect. Oh, I got a Maria Hill for us. 2, 4, 5. We're done, right? And a Nick Fury.
Oh, I do a telepathic trickery that I can't use. Sorry, I just wanted to get excited.
Well, you all are gonna draw a card in a minute, so we got
a minute after the villain or a minute before the villain?
Yeah, when the villain comes.
All right. He's confused. He's scheming against you for 2. Is this where I'm using psychic manipulation? Probably on the next one.
Next one, yeah.
2 plus 0 goes to 7. Then I will play psychic manipulation, and I guess I'm just holding my vigilante. Oh, you're going to let me draw a card?
Yes. So you choose what you want to keep.
I mean, I want the vigilante training, right?
Yes.
More than Utopia, I think.
Yes.
All right. So I will play psychic manipulation. So we will remove threat instead of add. It is a 2. So he's going to scheme for 4, and this goes down to 3, which is really an 8. So it was 3 for 8.
It's beautiful.
And then he schemes. That's it.
Nope, that was it.
And we get a bonus card. Perfect.
Perfect. I love it.
Steve gets Swarm Attack. If no drones, you get a drone.
Nope. It's Rogers when he said Steve.
Oh yeah, Steve Rogers. If no attacks were made this way, put the top card of your deck into play as a drone. Sorry, I'll try to say your people names. Man out of time. I bet you're gonna exhaust.
No. What is the non-exhaust part?
Oh, are you exhausted?
Discard half your hand.
Discard half your hand.
Oh no. Discard half my hand. Sure, I'll discard.
What?
You will.
Why are you not exhausted?
Because he has a meditation.
Oh, meditation. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I was like, it's just a no-brainer. It's a brainer.
It's a brainer for.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, Brian. Brian says he played AE with 2 players, which is cool. Yes, I didn't mean to down solo playing AE. It's also awesome. If I made it sound different, I was just like, boy, I've never thought about it 3 players. Same with Rush. You know, we've done some Rush with 3, but it's just an interesting thing.
Oh yeah.
All right, we're getting a drone factory, so we all add a drone.
Okay, so this is the one that we keep out. Once it's there, we just leave that one. It's an acceleration that we just ignore from now on.
And it gets a bonus 3 on it.
Yes. And it's just, you just leave it there because it don't matter. Because then.
And this is priority 1, you're saying? Get rid of that?
Yeah, of course.
Under fire, because why not? There we go. Now he schemes for +1, and we can't get rid of it.
Yeah, we can. We have Sunfire.
Nice.
He just got discarded.
Oh.
And he's got armor.
Oh,
We
that's
can't get rid of it.
Okay. My go, right?
Okay, call for an action.
Call for an action.
I'm going to exhaust myself with meditation to play Psylocke.
Awesome.
So it costs 4, but I'm using my living legend. That's why I'm calling for the action.
You are a living legend, sir.
You are a legend. All right.
And 2 Psylocke cards. Yeah.
I'm going to spend 2 to play Maria Hill. Everyone draws a card.
Woo!
I'm going to spend 4 to play leadership training. And I'm going to inspire Banshee.
Okay.
There you go. So Banshee is now inspired.
I feel it.
All right. And then I will use Maria Hill. I'm going to work on that side scheme with you. So I'm going to scheme for remove 2, 3, 4 threats. 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to use one of my leadership trainings to bring back a strength in numbers, or actually I'm going to bring back a make the call. Yeah, we're going to use these make the calls more efficiently. Because then we can make the call for some yummies. Yummy cards.
And I actually think something you said there, Steve, is what makes this fun to me. It's I guess similar to the rush strategy, which is you play cards and play and think differently than you would playing kind of the regular style. That's the fun of it, right?
Correct. Now
you get to do that.
I would remove 4 from that site scheme, the one that gives us an extra encounter card.
Instead of from the main.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've shuffled to make the call, so I'll be able to go and steal Sunfire from your discard pile as long as you don't shuffle.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, but then you can't trigger his ability. Is it from hand?
Nope.
After when it comes into play?
Yep. After you play, you can spend. I can also remove another.
No, it says after you play Sunfire from your hand.
There you go.
Rats. All right.
So we got to get through Brian's deck.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Don't
can
worry,
also,
it won't take long being an alter ego.
No, exactly. I can also get rid of White Tiger. And then I can add another. Yeah, you know what? I will remove another 2 with White Tiger. She can go away because I'm already 3/4 of my deck down.
Okay.
So Dust will take care of minions, and then Psylocke can. He's not retaliate, is he?
No.
All right. Psylocke can punch and confuse Ultron. Sweet.
Okay, so what's going to happen is you're going to do the 1 damage first. Then he's going to get tough, and then you're going to punch and remove his tough.
Got it.
What?
He's telling you how the Psylocke interaction is going to go because she deals 1 damage and deals 1 damage.
Oh, okay.
It's just
Because
like
her response or interrupt will
it's an
happen
interrupt
first,
now.
and then
Yeah.
you'll deal the damage. But it's 1 damage either way. It's 1 damage and a tough, right? So
It's 1 damage, and he's confused, though, right? So
yeah,
correct.
it all works.
Well, it's actually 2 damage and confused, but
yes, correct. Cool. Anyways, so it's still technically it's Brandt. That's
Brandt's turn.
All right, Banshee's going to get rid of this invasive AI, and Angel's going to bring that down to 1.
So we got the main down. So
I
that's
am
really
done.
good.
Is this drone going away?
Yep.
Yeah, Dust is punching for 2 on everything.
3.
3 on everything.
Okay.
I'll use this shield toss
58.
to throw out my
Oh.
apartment.
I'm sorry. When you brought in Psylocke, there's a danger room that we can.
Oh,
we
yeah.
can.
I'm not gonna go put my danger room on it, or like my attack training is in my bin.
Okay, so so I will use that with my danger room training, so she can have +1 health, and I have one here. So I'm gonna go get. She's gonna have +1 health, +1 thwart, and +1 hit point.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right. She will punch for essentially 2, but she'll
Hold
deal
on, so
1 and
Dust-
confuse.
Dust only hits minions, correct?
Only minions.
She's only going to hit minions. All the minions are dead.
So then Psylocke is going to hit for 1, add a
Confuse.
tough,
Yep. And then
Confuse.
punch
add a
stuff away.
confuse, and
Yeah.
then hit for 2 and get rid of the tough. Is that or hit for
Cor-
3 and get rid of the tough?
Correct.
Perfect.
Wait till we get Wolverine and gets rid of those piercings. It's going to be beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done.
Cool.
I can't wait, Steve.
I know. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and I got to make the call. So 2, 4, 5, and 6. It's just as perfect because I have. No, it's true. It's a perfect time because I have 4 dead cards in hand.
We just got this card, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this goes to 5. I didn't miss one last turn. Confused against Storm. Schemes against me. I got nothing.
All right. Let him scheme.
3 plus 2 is 5, right? So this
And
goes
it's
to
adding 1 to the side
10
scheme, which we're
and
just going to
1.
ignore anyway. So you can just let that.
well, in case something
Just
triggers
get a
something.
die or something.
10.
Because it's
And
just going to keep going.
then yeah, no worries. And then schemes against Steve Rogers for 5, and it pops.
It does pop. So we all get a drone.
Yeah.
And then
And the
my drone
Justice
is going to
player did not do their job.
Yeah. So now when that rings, that's it. But now we have work for Dust, which is good.
Dust was getting bored. Is Dust gonna die though?
Apparently. Dust has 5 hit points, so she can attack 1 more time.
All right. We all get a drone. Perfect.
Again?
Yeah.
Perfect. No, because we're going through our decks faster. It's perfect.
Rage of Ultron. 3 plus 2 is 5. I have to discard 5, and 1 goes on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 2 cards left. All right, and then last card is Assault, which will surge into Advance. 3, deal 1 damage to each character Brian controls.
Ooh, I forgot those are there. Ouch.
Yep. Psylocke is at 2. Dust can no longer attack because she will die.
Well, she can. I can
And I
still
take 1.
I can still reanimate her.
The attack, yeah, okay.
All right,
All
whose
right.
turn?
That sounds like a magic term you just used.
I can still bring her. I can still make the call to bring
I
her
can
back.
still reanimate you. All right, I will Cerebro and assume there's nothing left, bro. I got nothing.
All right.
And I will play a suit. Am I knocking my guys out?
No, they have more health. They have tons of health.
Oh, did you give me more health?
No, but they only took 2, right?
Well, he has 3 health.
Well, plus the suit.
Plus the
You
Yeah,
didn't put
this-
the suit on him. You took the suit back.
Oh,
played-
yeah, man.
You played what's his name instead.
oh yeah, Professor X.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, just take him out. You're shuffling your deck, right? Doesn't matter.
All right. So I'm going to remove 2, and I'm going to remove 3, and this goes down to 3.
Excellent.
He's actually still alive because he's got a mission training. So you get an inspired back.
Okay, inspired comes back into my deck. Perfect.
No ally was played for you, right, Brandt?
Nope.
Okay, I'm going to pitch 2 for Super Soldier Serum, pitch 2 for a second Super Soldier Serum, 2 Super Soldier Serums plus Living Legend is going to play Agent 13. Remove 2 threat from something, and
Down to
then
1.
she will thwart for 2.
Down to 0.
Psylocke can punch and do the same thing that she did last time, and then go away.
Okay.
So Steve, you get your Danger Room training back.
Danger room. Oh yeah. Okay.
The
Perfect.
danger, yeah. And he's confused, correct?
Got it.
And I guess I'll just lose dust and kill all the drones.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Dead.
All right. So all those drones are gone. All right. So we do have a good amount of control here. All right. Let me see what I do here. I'm going to make the call for Nick Fury. All right. Nick comes in, draws me 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3. So now I have the mansion, which I can start healing us. Okay. And that's what I'm going to do. All the drones are gone. I'm going to use Maria Hill. Actually, I am going to use Nick Fury to punch for 3 on Ultron.
56 and a tough.
I'm going to use Maria Hill to remove that tough. She'll go away. Nick is still there technically. And then I'm going to use I need 2. We don't have an extra resource, right? No. Okay,
Nope.
so I'm going to keep the Ant-Man and I'm going to keep my no, I can't keep Triskelion. I'm going to go 1, 2. I'm going to play that X-Mansion. I'm going to heal your ally.
Who is your?
Banshee.
No,
Don't have a Banshee. Angel?
Angel, yeah.
Oh, there it is.
No worries.
There you go. So Angel's healed. And I think I'm going to use Squirrel Girl to punch again. Oh, wait. I can punch. If I punch, we get to tough.
Yeah.
But then I get to recycle Squirrel Girl, which is good.
Okay.
All
So he's
right.
down to
Especially considering
54
dust is gone.
and a tough.
Yeah. All right. was a good
Rogers
turn.
is decking out.
Perfect.
Me too.
2, 4, 5, 6. Not me.
Get with the program, man.
I have 1 card left. That's the great part of having a 50 card.
Oh
deck.
man, I should be exhausting and just getting piles of tokens
Why?
just to see how many I get by the end.
Yeah, it could be good.
I could meet another challenge, like have 20 counters on Phoenix Force.
You could.
Oh, no psychic manipulation.
It's okay.
All right.
We're adding
4 threat, and then are we adding 6 more and going to 10?
Yep.
All right, so this goes to 10. In case people are wondering, and thanks for joining us, by the way.
Yeah.
And watching along with us. We're on a little bit of a timer, but it doesn't feel super strict, so make sure that we do that. Yeah, so we're just trying this as something to see if we can do it. And it's fun because Steve is super confident in Brian and I, so that's nice. But again, Ultron, you can either add a drone or add 2 threats, so we're all adding 2 threats, so we don't have to deal with drones.
Because we don't have our drone remover anymore.
Yeah, I drew Wolverine.
So that's
Get
going
rid
to
of
be
confused. Then Ultron is going to scheme, and it's an advance. We like seeing that.
Yep.
So this will go to 13. This one goes to 11. I know it's irrelevant. And he's going to scheme here for +2. So that's 5. It goes to 18. And 1 goes on here. All right. He's almost through his deck. I think we've seen both advances and both Rage of Ultrons, though.
Yeah.
Drones are upgraded. We can't get rid of that. Swarm attack.
Place a drone.
I get a drone. I forget which one is surge and which one is place a drone.
The repair sequence is.
Yeah. Concussive blaster, so he has retaliate.
Yeah.
Exhaustion will surge into assault, which will surge into caught off guard on Steve Rogers. Get rid of your shield.
Unfortunately, there's no shield. I guess I just get rid of the apartment.
I think you're better off getting rid of the serum.
The serums instead.
Card draws better, yeah.
Card draws better.
Sure.
And in Android efficiency, we all get a drone.
Which means I get another card.
Passes. Gotcha. Which means he goes through his deck. Deal 1 damage to each friendly character.
Which means I lose Stinger. Oh, but and Nick Fury.
It's everybody too. So it's Brian and I as well.
Correct.
Oh, we lost health? Oh, wow. All right, we're good.
Well, and our allies.
Whose turn?
All right. It is my turn. Super Soldier Serum, Power of Aggression, plus Living Legend plays Wolverine.
Danger Room activation.
Danger Room activation. I'll go get my whatchamacallit. I get to search my deck, right? It's not just discard.
It's deck or discard pile, so whichever one you
All
want.
right. Attack training, and it goes automatically on him, right?
Correct.
Okay. He is now attack for 5. Attack for 5.
Yeah, so don't forget it's 4 + 1 is 5 with piercing.
Yeah. But I'm not attacking him because he's got retaliate right now until I find Sunfire.
Oh yeah. Well, I can.
All right. Apartment
Take
to draw me a card and heal me for 1. Back to my 11. Yay. Let's go with Power of Aggression and Heroic Strike for the boot camp.
Yep.
Get that down. I've got attack team to do a first aid.
That's what I forgot to put the. That's why I asked which mods we were using, and I'm like, oh, I forgot about the retaliate because I should have put the sidearms in your deck, in this deck as well.
So Wolverine can punch for 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, just go. And again, the X Mansion will heal you, and we'll get there, right?
48, remove the tough, and then add a tough?
Correct.
Got it. I think you take 3 total damage.
He takes 3 total damage. That's right.
And my X Mansion will heal you by 1.
Cool. Agent 13 is going to thwart for 2 and go away.
Okay.
And unfortunately, we have a ton of drones.
Yeah, unless does he have a make the call?
I don't know if
do
Steve
have a
has
make
make the call.
I do have a make the call.
But you also just shuffled, right? So
Correct. Which kind of like, darn it.
Oh, and so did he, so you can't go get got it.
Yeah. So all I have left over is a first aid for Angel, I guess.
Why don't you first aid Wolverine and he can heal Angel?
Oh yeah, makes sense.
Sure, yeah. Do that then. Wolverine is full health.
No, he's at 1 damage.
No, leave him at 1
damage.
because he'll heal 1.
And he'll heal 1. Yeah. Cool.
My go. What are we doing? All right, let's we can dig. I think we dig. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, make the call. I'm gonna bring back Mick Fury, and I'll draw. Oh, okay.
You can't get Dust because Dust is not in the discard pile?
Correct.
No, Dust is not in the discard.
Yeah. All right, so Mick Fury is gonna draw me 3, 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to use command team and a team training. I will put a +1 health on Brian, or who wants the +1 health? Just decide.
Just Brian, it's fine.
Sure, I'll take it.
All right, and then Nick Fury will also remove. I can kill a drone. I got 1 drone in front of me.
Yeah, I mean we have to have a drone plan. I don't know if we're waiting for Dust.
Yeah, or Squirrel Girl.
Well, she doesn't kill him because they have 2 health.
Oh shoot! Yeah, that's true, right? Darn it! All right, so we definitely have to find.
I mean, I can mind control 1 and have 1 kill another, but I don't think that really gets us anywhere.
No, because then they won't get the other one. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna start punching the drones. Actually, you can deal with threat. I'll punch for 2 with Nick.
Punch the drone in front of you. Is that what you're doing?
Yep.
Okay. All right, I'll use my telepathic trickery to play a vigilante training. Unfortunately, there's no cards in my discard pile. And then I will use 3 to play Professor X. I will confuse him, and I will get rid of 5 threat to bring it down to 11.
Sweet.
That is me.
Yeah, I'm going to use my leadership training to shuffle back a make the call in my deck.
Am I holding a mind control?
You never know. It might be useful.
Okay. Oh, there's a band
Where's the band when you need them?
in my hand.
Oh, there you go.
Don't
Yeah,
break
once
up the
we-
van.
Once we find dust again, then we can add the drones instead. 1, 2, 3,
Just
4,
look at your
5.
floor, man. I'm sure you can find some dust.
We'll find some dust. All right,
All
let's
right.
do it.
So we're adding 5 to go to 16, and then we're adding another 6 to go to 22.
No, that's too close. No, we can't. We
And
gotta
then I
add
do
some-
psychic manipulation.
Oh, do you have it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, then yes.
I mean, he's still gonna scheme for a lot, but it's an idea, right?
All
There
I
was-
have is an emergency.
Nice. All right, he's confused against against Brian. I'll just say people's names. That's confusing there.
Yeah.
You have a drone in front of you.
I do. I have one.
All right, so it goes to 23. Then he's going to scheme against Aurora, and I will play psychic manipulation. So he schemes for 3, 4, 5, 6. Booyah!
Booyah.
Goes to 17. That's a swing of 12.
That's super strong. I have no drones
Yeah.
in front of me.
Then he adds a threat here.
Yeah.
Still, I think.
Yeah, until we find that. Yeah.
All right, and then he's scheming against me, and I don't have one. So it's going to be for.
I just have a -1 on emergency.
Okay, so this goes to. Oh, on this
Well,
one. got it.
when it's just going to be
So
one
I
less sword.
spend a mental, which I will spend and not add a drone.
Sweet.
And then that's 3 minus 1 is 2, so it goes to 19. And he adds
Cool.
one here. And then 2 more brings it to 21.
All right. No rages.
We're surviving. There's a Rage of Ultron.
Straight up. All right, let's get them all.
3 plus 0 brings it to 24. Add one here. And Brian has to discard 3 cards.
Yeah.
Then
The
a
Sunfire.
drone
Oh no, the sun.
and an assault into a concussive blast. So Angel is out. And I take a damage, and Professor X is dead anyway.
Yeah.
I wonder if one of
Everyone
us
takes
can
damage on
die.
that one. Does
just to
everyone
that
take
card.
damage on that?
Everyone.
Yeah, everybody takes 1.
Okay. Wolverine will heal back to 1 then.
All right, passes to Aurora, who's got an advanced Ultron drone in front of her.
All right. So let's see how we play this. We're gonna go.
I have no threat removal whatsoever.
Oh, really? Wow. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna White Tiger for 2.
Whoa. Are you paying for that? Full?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Because
Yep.
if you are, then I'm just going to use my Living Legend with meditation to play Psylocke.
Okay, do it. Yeah. Do that. All right. So that happened. All right. So Psylocke, we're gonna give her a team training. I'll get something from my deck. Or yeah.
Danger Room Training.
Yeah.
Those are upgrades, right? Yeah.
Yeah. There's a Danger Room training on her. There we go. Yeah, it's a lot more challenging than I thought it would be.
Of course.
Well, these upgrades, right?
Yeah, the upgrades are what are killing us right now. Yeah. All right. So I played that, and then I can make the call for something for 3. So what?
At Professor X.
No, we already have confused with Psylocke.
At Professor Y.
All right. Maybe what I'll do. Wolverine already has a training, right?
He has attack training.
He already has an attack training. All right.
I could
so-
Cerebro to pull anybody out of my discard pile.
Yeah.
If you want threat, I have Agent 13.
Oh, you know what? Let's do that. I'm going to make the call for Agent 13 on my side. Just go remove-
Sunfire would be nice, but unfortunately, we can't use Sunfire's ability.
Can't use his ability.
Yeah, unfortunately. That's again.
Has to be played from hand, not from make the call.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. It
So
literally
that-
it reads right there.
Yeah. Okay.
And that
you-
plan goes
yeah.
out the window.
Yeah.
He's way too
Especially with-
inconsistent in this.
Yeah, it's very hard, right? Okay. So she'll remove 2, 4, 6. I'm gonna remove 6 threat.
18.
Okay, Agent 13.
How are we getting rid of drones?
As soon as we get the
So not this turn, in other words.
no, not this time.
Apparently, I mean, Wolverine can punch a drone, but it's kind of overkill for nothing.
No, I think if you can bring Ultron down a little bit. I think that's where we
Yeah.
go, right?
However,
there's only
however
2.
you want to do it. I can't do anything with threat, so it's just going to pop. That's the issue.
Oh,
Yep.
but then it's game over.
Exactly.
I can go get an ally instead of playing under surveillance, but it feels like under surveillance is better than an ally.
It is. Because if you have your psychic your other one, then we're good. Because he's gonna be confused.
Oh, it's me. I didn't even realize it's me. I play
Yeah.
under surveillance. Done.
And I pitch 3 useless cards, and I'll play my shield down, just so that if I get caught off guard again, I can just discard that.
Okay, yeah, because
Yep. Wolverine can do what he did last time, and he punches for 3, 4, 5, 6, and he takes 3 damage, right?
Yep.
And then the tough goes back on.
And then the
42.
tough goes back on. So
Only 123 damage to go.
and Psylocke can do her thing and confuse him and take 2.
So she gets rid of the tough when she punches him for 1, then hits
Yeah.
him for 3,
Correct.
and then puts the tough back on. 39. 120 damage to go.
Yeah, it's just no, she punches for 4. She's got Danger Room, Boot Camp, her base, and Storm.
Oh, boot camp. Nice.
And then I can heal Wolverine for 1.
Cool.
Done.
All right, I got a Professor X and I got squirrels. So 2, 4,
Ooh.
5.
I got a foiled and a psychic manipulation.
Well, there you go.
So my only problem is I have no resources. So I play those cards and then I don't have anything else I can play on my turn.
Yeah, I get it. It's fine.
Yeah,
Where's your you have the sense of justice, right?
it's right here.
Okay, so it's like 1 cheaper.
It's true.
Dust back in hand.
Ah, there you go. Okay, so now we can build back up and then we can start having some
All right.
fun.
23. Confused. This guy schemes for 1.
Yep.
Against me, sense of justice. I'll use these 2. Psychic manipulation. So he'll scheme for 3, 4. Heals 2 damage.
Yeah. Oh, that's sad. What
So
was
it
that?
goes to
booster?
20.
Yep.
And then against Steve Rogers, he'll boost 0, so I can't play foiled. So this will go to 23. Oh, we didn't put threat on. Right? So we got to add 6, so it goes to 29.
Oof. Yep.
2 drones for me is 31.
We're in the van zone.
Did you add my drone?
No, you have a drone?
Yep.
Gotcha. So it pops.
No, we had 34. We can go to 34.
Oh. So it goes to 32, and then I think I add 1 for you here. Okay, I wonder if we should have taken some drones.
Sad trombone. Yep, probably should have.
All right.
You mean in that round? Yeah.
Caught off guard.
On me?
Yep.
Ooh. All right.
Perfect.
No, not perfect. Danger Room or X Mansion? I think Danger Room.
Advance.
And we lost. That's a loss. No, there's no point of continuing.
And Steve gives up.
No, because we're going on the final. We can't remove threat from the other one. So
Well, we could try to deal 121 damage.
okay. No, but we can't.
Unlikely. No. We're not going to get it even close. not
Oh,
gonna get
Yeah,
close.
so these cards were not accounted for specifically, right?
yeah, no,
Which ones? The
I guess they were with Sunfire, but we were thinking we could make the call for Sunfire.
that's what I thought. I really thought we could make the call for it and make it more efficient.
And that psychic manipulation is just not consistent enough.
Do you think though, but with the two other ones, you should be able to,
Yeah.
So what was our downfall if we go back in?
I mean,
our
threat is
downfall
by
was-
far our downfall.
I was gonna say our downfall is everyone staying in alter ego.
No.
Well, I mean,
Again-
we lost Dust. Like, you play to make the call to get Nick Fury, but I was wondering if you should have held it so you could get Dust. Or if you should have gotten Dust just to always have Dust out.
Oh yeah, maybe, right? You
Right?
are
Like, it's like, even if there's no drones, make sure Dust is in play when you have a make the call. Because then we got stuck where you didn't have make the call, and then when you did, Dust was in the discard pile.
yeah, it's because we lost a lot of
Or
cards
was
to the
out.
shuffle, right?
Yeah,
Do you want to try again?
sure.
Sweet.
Oh,
Let's
sorry,
do it.
Brian. Are you good trying again?
Wait, how dare you make me play another game?
Let's try. I'm pretty sure. Look, we kind of got hosed on this one. He got all of his upgrade. It's gonna happen. So we just gotta, like I said, keep those drones.
Wait, you
I
speak
feel
and
like-
it's confusing. What are you saying when you're saying it's going to happen? We're going to lose?
No, we're gonna. Those attachments are gonna happen at one point, right?
Oh, right.
For better or worse, they're gonna happen.
Yeah. I thought it was interesting that you added another layer of difficulty, which is at 30 minutes, we had this under control pretty well. And I was afraid at 30 minutes, it was just going to pop. Now we ended up popping it anyway.
Yeah. So we're not gonna do the timer.
But
thing.
I was laughing at that because I was like, are we just making this harder? I mean, we're obviously making it harder, but yeah, you pictured that damage was just going to be flying with the +1 attack, but it definitely doesn't fly.
I thought it would be faster than that. I won't lie. I really thought we would be going a little bit faster.
With damage?
Yeah, with damage.
Yeah. Well, the Tufts didn't help at all.
No, that is definitely a problem. And then the retaliate.
But
And
then the
then-
other thing is just, that card is wiping out our allies early.
Yes.
That's what's
so
really hurting our thing.
So I think this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just do a couple of switches in my deck. I think I'm gonna get rid of those strengthened numbers because I don't think I need to play them. I'm gonna get rid of all those strengthened numbers.
Thanks, Brian. Mark, what did
Because-
I say that was so funny? I don't remember what I said. Yeah, he's putting in sidearms.
I'm gonna put 2 sidearms.
You're getting rid of strength in numbers, huh?
Yep.
Because we need your allies to remove threat.
Correct.
That's right. It's not worth card draw.
No.
Yep.
So I'm gonna add 2 sidearms. I'm also gonna switch a couple of cards out as well. So I'm gonna get rid of those. I think I'm also gonna add a couple of first aids to the deck. First aids to help keep those guys alive.
And I'm going to BRB.
All right. I'm gonna remove. I want the command teams. I think I'm gonna remove some command teams to try to bring it down a little bit. Danger Room Training, Ant-Man, Maria. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep. What am I keeping? I'm gonna get rid of Black Panther. All right, and I got the suits. All right. And I think I wanted to add the get readies because the get readies can really help when you got either Nick Fury or Professor X, 3, 6, 9. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 49. 49 cards. What would I remove? I think those reinforced suits are important. I don't think I need the Triskelion anymore. So that's an extra card here. I want to keep this, and I'll get rid of a command team. I'll just keep one in play. And I think we're going to go like that. Yeah, I think we'll do it like that. And then I'm going to add 3 get readies. So then I can play off of you guys. There you go. Boom. All right. Different type of leadership.
Opening hands. Brandt's got one opening hand. I got an opening hand. All right. Sweet. No allies, but meditation and
50. All right.
a mansion.
Oh, there you go. A mansion. Yeah. So you're going to pitch
Meditation and a mansion. I'll just pitch these.
Got it. Thanks, Mark. All right, I am back. Ooh, and I'm winded from going up those stairs.
Ooh, doggy.
Yeah, Mark is all like 123 damage. Yeah, that's cheese, right?
I was like, that's doable.
Yeah. Okay, so we know the thing that hurts us is that
Losing
that 1 damage to everything. 1.
I think the thing that hurts us is threat on the main.
Oh, I got a Professor X. 1, 2, 3. And I got a danger room.
I'm banshing. Am I killing drones?
I think turn 1. Yeah, I think you. Let's.
Yep.
Am I confusing a drone?
I know because you have to remove threat to remove.
I don't have any allies on turn 1 right now.
So I got.
So he did his thing though. He already did his thing.
His turn is done.
I took my turn, is what he means.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to exhaust the
Into.
meditation, and let's just pitch the shields.
I think you should try to keep
I'm
your
keeping
shield.
the shield. I'm gonna keep the shield. I'm gonna pitch the. I guess I'll just pitch the extra meditation.
We're putting shield out to catch caught off guard.
Pretty much. I'm gonna draw with my mansion.
Especially that
see
he's
if I can
putting
draw
down a
into an
mansion.
ally. It's a tack team. Not bad.
That's 3. That's
So-
2 damage, right?
6 damage.
You and you for tack team, and let's just do you for my shield. Tack team is out. Tack team can kill a drone.
Perfect.
All right.
My drone's gone.
All right, I'm gonna because I have a professor play and I have a reinforcement, so I'm gonna pitch 3. 1, 2, and 3. So I have to make the call. So that's okay. So I think we definitely need the professor here.
You took the discount for your ally, right, Brandt?
Nope.
You guys got to remember.
The living
Cap.
legend.
I'm going to discard that card.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no, I can use it with my double to play Ashes, Rise from the Ashes, and now I can die.
Oh, well, there you
Die
go.
to all those, whatever they are, friendly fire or whatever it is.
Yeah. Okay, so this is my opening hand. All right, so danger room, reinforced suit. So I can make Banshee a beast, but then I'm not playing Professor.
Excuse me, Beast is a beast.
Professor is a confuse, isn't he?
He is a confuse on turn 1, which is probably really important. All right, but then I lose Forge. Okay. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spend 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's no threat on turn 1, right?
Yeah, if you can hold him. Although I guess
Yeah.
you're keeping the first scheme down, but I do have a psychic manipulation, so you don't need to.
Okay, so
There
this
you
one
go.
this is what I'm gonna do. Is there any more drones?
One in
Just
front
yours.
of you.
Oh, I didn't put my drone out. Oh, you dummy Steve.
Oh my. This is the longest turn you've ever taken in your life.
I know. This is the yeah. All right, sorry. I'm just gonna shut
It's like
up.
you playing
Longer.
Storm. You playing Storm is like me playing Storm.
There you go. There's my drone. All right, sorry, my bad. All right, let's do our hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There's a get ready in my hand, so I could do the Banshee thing for you. I can keep that. I also have a team training and a reinforced suit, so I could do that. Not make the call, but I don't have Professor and I don't have a way to confuse. But I can make Banshee into a powerhouse.
Do it.
Nope.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to spend 2 for team training on you, Brandt.
Yep.
I'm going to use the get ready to play a reinforced suit on Banshee.
Perfect.
I can either get ready Banshee to get rid of my drone, but I lose and make the call.
I can't attack.
No, but I
Steve
would have
had
had
it in hand, so you could have done it earlier.
I could have done it earlier.
Oh, gotcha.
So we could do that. Do you want to do that?
Sure.
All right. So boom, my drone is another get ready. All right. Okay, done.
My gosh, I cannot find that card. What did you put
Steve
on?
got it
Just
in
a
front of him.
suit?
A suit
The suit,
and the
yeah.
team training.
I can't find the team training, so it's not going out. All my cards are in order too.
All right. So I got a McFury and I got a Danger Room. So we'll be able to start setting some stuff up.
I got a
let's do-
telekinetic shield and a mission training. I got 2
I got an
psychic
emergency.
manipulations.
Ooh. Let's see.
Huh, I do
Let's see
have
if
a
we
foiled.
make it through.
All right, he's putting 3 on. I guess I let him scheme once.
Yes.
I could also
2
reduce it by 1 anyways, so.
plus 0 goes to 5.
That is the best where we can have, because now hopefully you get a scheme of 5.
Should I reduce that first one by 1?
No.
No.
Okay.
2 plus 2 is 4. Goes to 1. Don't reduce it.
Reduction. Reducto.
And then he's doing it again. I have a
Now,
foiled.
now,
this
now
time.
you can do it.
I have
Now
a
you-
foiled. It's a star. So Steve, you either have to spend a mental or add a drone.
I'm going to pitch my crown.
All right.
So
It's
I didn't
2,
use
so now you
emergency.
can do it, and it goes to
Oh,
2.
you want it? Okay, sure. I'll use it. Done.
Might as well. Feels like threat is the key part. All right. I get a drone. You get exhausted. And he has retaliate.
Yay.
Yeah.
And he has this upgrade.
Already. Son of a gun. All right.
All you,
All
Brian.
right. I'm
If
going to
you-
mention myself.
Are you sure? Because I could have a Nick Fury play. Well, it's fine. Yeah.
I'm not going to play an ally, Steve. You can still have the Nick Fury.
Oh, McFury. Perfect.
Yes. I'm going to pitch 2 super soldier, apartment, draw. And
Are you just a super soldier in an apartment?
yeah. And TAC team can kill the drone that was
No,
placed.
It's an
Oh, it's an
event.
I thought Steve had to place an upgrade, a drone. Never mind. I'm done.
Okay.
TAC team can do 2 to Ultron if you want, or just stick around.
Yeah, we could keep it if we need it. All right. You said I have
Are
a
we not
reduction.
dealing 2 to this one? We're just letting this one be?
If you want, that's what I'm saying. TAC team can at least do 2 if you
Okay.
want. There you
I can finish him off with Fury, or I can remove some threat.
Correct.
There's no threat to remove, so.
There's no threat
Alright.
to remove. Okay,
Okay.
reduction by 1 for Fury.
All right. So since we have a reduction, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Nick Fury. I am going to draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh man. All right. I have 2 Danger Room trainings, and I got Forge. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend the Danger Room training and the Danger Room to play Forge, and then I'm going to search for the Danger Room. And then if there was if there was one more card. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kill your big drone with Forge.
Never be enough.
And then
He's complaining that you didn't give him the discount and the card draw.
Yeah,
That's exactly what he's complaining about.
I'm super complaining. I think Danger Room training is more important to keep or we just, actually, I can always make the call for Porch, get it back. I'm gonna danger room training Banshee.
Okay.
So he is a super machine.
Whoa.
Let's do it.
Wah. Huh. Yeah.
All right. Is anybody killing this drone? I'll actually,
I killed him.
but then it comes back, right?
I killed him, and then I killed the other one.
Yeah. It's an
Oh, okay.
upgraded drone, so it comes back.
Yeah, I killed both of
Oh,
them. Forge
it.
and Nick
I
Fury.
will clear this and go to 3 damage, and I have +1, 2, 3, 4. I have 7 health.
Yeah.
All
All right,
right.
we're good.
Yep.
Yeah. I got Wolverine next turn.
Sweet. I have an X Mansion. I have a Get Ready. So if anybody has a Professor, I have White Tiger to draw. So we still don't have any confuses, but we seem to be okay for now. So as long as we can keep that.
Well, if I could get them out, I have Psylocke and Wolverine in hand.
Christmas. Let's do it.
3 + 3 brings him to 6. There's no drones, correct?
No drones.
No drones.
All right. Then he's going to scheme against Aurora, and I'm going to play Psychic Manipulation. So it's going to be 3 + 3 is 6, goes to 0.
Oh my God. Beautiful.
This does nothing if there's no side schemes, correct?
No.
Yeah. And then he's going to scheme against me for deal 1 damage to each character I control.
I think you can always just recover, so it doesn't matter, right?
As long as it's
except for
not a
Banshee,
meditation.
yeah. All right. There's 3. And then do we get
For me,
cards?
Yep, cards.
He didn't scheme for.
He schemed for him,
Brandt
went
was
up,
last
then
one.
it went down to 0 with you, and then up to 3 with me.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Because he goes down,
exactly.
it's weird. Gang up into Master Plan,
Oh no.
which is an under attack.
Oh, we all take damage.
So
How much?
It's take
nope,
3.
you can't take damage. Deal 3 damage to their hero.
Oh crap. No.
So this is 9.
And it's a crisis.
Yep. Then advance. 3 + 3. I will foil the 3.
Nice.
So it goes to 6. And then he puts 1 on here.
Yeah.
So it goes to 10. And then Rage of
Oh
Ultron.
crap.
3 + 2 is 5. So this goes to 11 and pops. We all get a drone.
Oh, son of a gun.
Man, we held that down for a while.
2 turns. No.
All I have is Psychic Manipulation, so I am no help.
You have it for next turn, right?
Yeah.
All right. We
But
need
I
to.
can't do it because of the crisis.
No, but you can still Banshee. Banshee's removing. I can remove a bunch with Banshee. So 1, 2. All right. Be quiet, clock. All right.
What?
No, I'm talking to the clock. I go to 1, 2, 3.
He says it like it's so normal. No, I'm just talking to a clock.
I'm gonna go White Tiger and draw 2 cards. 1, 2. All right.
You get the discount if you're playing White Tiger. Don't forget.
Oh, then I'll keep Kalu. And then I'm gonna spend 1, 2. I'm gonna play Kalu. Look at the top 5 for an event. 1, 2. Come on. 4, 5. Perfect. I'll take the.
Steve, your counting has really come a long way.
Thank you.
Yeah. I gotta say, it's quite impressive.
All right. So this is what I need. If I could put the X Mansion down if I get an extra card. And then I could start healing.
Denied.
Or I lose the Get Ready.
Okay, so I won't be playing these allies.
Isn't Get Ready way better?
Get Ready? Yeah. No. It's because I can use Get Ready, but then I'm not playing the X Mansion. You understand? So I can heal somebody and
Okay, so you want my mansion?
if you don't mind.
Take it.
Thank you. Oh, it's my mansion. Son of a fart. All right, 2 for the X Mansion.
He's never happy.
Wow. No, he's never happy.
I'm never happy.
Classic
All right,
Steve.
I'm gonna kill my drone in front of me, which is Squirrel Girl. And Forge is gonna go away.
Knew she was a drone.
You knew it, right? I'm gonna kill
Yeah.
another drone with Kalu, and White Tiger's gonna remove 2 threats.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna use that get ready on your Banshee, so whenever he's ready. So you'll be able to remove 6.
I'm gonna go twice with Banshee. And he's getting healed.
Yes, he's getting healed for 1.
All right, so he's gonna be at 5, and he's gonna remove 6 threats. This is down to 2.
All right.
Done. My turn. I'm gonna
All
heal
right,
back to 9.
We
Use
absolutely need to remove that 2 threat, or else he can't psychic misdirection.
okay, I'm gonna use my super soldier serum. 1, 2, 3, and 4 for Psylocke, who will thwart for 2.
Yeah.
And I will just pitch Helicarrier for first aid on Banshee and keep Wolverine.
Sweet. Teamwork makes the dream work.
And I'll keep this tack team. Actually, no, the tack team is going to kill my my drone.
Okay. All right, I got make the calls for days. All right, so 2, 4, 5.
So
And
Brian, unless I get a card draw, I'm gonna discard under surveillance.
it's good
Okay.
to know. I didn't see Maria yet, so once I see Maria, I can make you all draw.
All right, we're adding 3 threat.
Now, we can add 6 threat, or we can add a drone, or we can add 3 drones. We still haven't seen Dust. Unless,
No, but I have Sunfire in hand.
oh, thank God. All right. All right. Do you want to? Oh, wait. I have a make the call, put drones. I have Squirrel Girl. So make a call.
Everybody put drones.
Everyone puts a drone.
All right, he's gonna scheme against Aurora for 3, 4, goes to 7. He's gonna
Plus drone.
scheme, and I'll play plus a drone. Oh, +1 for the
Oh,
drone.
sorry. I was just gonna. I thought you.
So should I
factor
get
the
rid of
drone.
a foiled to play psychic manipulation? I'm not going to be able to play under surveillance.
Okay, yeah, because you
I
didn't get
have
that.
another under surveillance that hasn't come yet, so I guess I just get rid of it.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
All right, so I will do psychic manipulation. He schemes for 3, 4, and then he heals and he's full. Sucker. So this goes to 4 plus 1 is 5.
And he schemes for.
And then he schemes against you for 0, of course, now that I hold the foileds.
He's gonna scheme again. So.
All right, so this goes to 8.
And
And then
then
there's a drone.
My
There's
drone.
a drone in front of me. Yeah.
9. Okay.
Steve, your
1,
drone is gone, I believe, isn't it?
3.
Nope.
No, it's not. Never mind.
Yeah.
Why would I think that?
Caught off guard on Aurora.
Oh, son of a fart. All right, loses the mansion.
Swarm attack gives me a drone. Perfect.
Perfect.
Everybody gets a drone. Perfect.
Perfect. All right. First of all, make the call.
Wait, hey, ha.
It's not going to reduce your rebate. So I'm making the call for.
But it's going to be the first ally played. So
No,
it loses.
that's
It's
right.
not played. It's
It
put into play.
What
Squirrel
does the
Girl.
card say?
It says
It reduced the cost of the first ally played
He's
each
right,
round.
but it's put into play. It is different.
Oh.
He's right.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
everyone loses their drone.
Cool. There's boot camp.
I will thwart for 3. I'm done.
You will thwart for 3. All right.
Down
I'm
to
gonna take
6.
this. I'm gonna take this mansion. All right. Let's go. Super soldiers. Well, my apartment. Let's go. Serum and heroic strike for serum. No, you can stay serum. Give me a sec. I'm gonna use energy with emergence when playing. Oh wait, no, it's only I still have the reduction, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he only costs 1. Okay, so Super Soldier Serum with Tac Team and pitch emergence or energy emergency to play Sunfire. There we go. Sunfire's
Wait,
in.
Get rid of
are you
that
still
plus
paying
one.
too much for him?
No, I am.
Not using your super soldier serum?
I'm using. You're right. I was still paying too much. Sorry.
You use the
My
serum
bad.
to play him, and then you use the emergency to trigger his ability.
Correct.
Getting
There we
rid of
go.
retaliate or thwart scheme.
The scheme. The
The
retaliate.
scheme.
Oh yeah.
Retaliate won't matter. Of course,
Sounds good.
Steve. Of course, Steve would say that.
Retaliate won't matter.
And then I am going to pay energy, first aid, and tac team to get Wolverine down.
Retaliate
Nice.
won't matter. So you're
I
going
do
to use
have-
him as a beat cop?
We can for now.
Yes. So Psylocke is going to punch and go away because there's retaliates there, right?
Correct.
Okay, so she's gonna punch, go away, and at least
Deal
Uh,
3?
deal 3 and confuse. Correct. And then Sunfire and Wolverine will just thwart for 1 each.
Down to 4.
All right. So what do I have on your guy? I have a reinforced suit. I'm going to use my Garden to inspire Banshee. We definitely have to not lose Banshee. So Banshee's thwarting for 4 now.
Yeah, he dies to that card.
He does?
Yep.
Well, whatever.
I could have instead of playing. Okay, question then. Instead of me playing Wolverine this turn, I could use the tac team to first aid Banshee, keep Wolverine and energy in hand.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes more sense. Yeah.
So just put a threat back on then and heal Banshee.
Yeah. Perfect. Way better. All right. I'm going to thwart for 2 with White Tiger. She can go away. I'm going to keep Squirrels and Kalu up. And I'll keep this inspired for next time to inspire somebody else. All right, let's do it. All
Bro,
right, I
it's
got-
so inspiring, Steve.
You inspire me every day, Steve.
Thank you. And I got the sidearm for Wolverine, so then he's going to start doing his thing.
Nice. I got the under surveillance and 2
dust.
foileds.
I got
Sweet.
dust.
And he's confused, and we got dust. So
So
Let's
dust
put the-
means we're putting drones out.
we're putting drones. That's right.
All right. Here's my drone contribution.
There you go.
Schemes against me. Confused. Adds 1. Goes to 7. Schemes over here for 2 plus 2. I'll foil it. So it goes to 9. Schemes over here. 2 plus 3. I'll foil it.
Nice.
Goes to 11. You guys each have drones though?
Yes.
So it
Correct.
goes to 13. My bad. And then we draw.
And we saw a lot of the nasty cards go away. So that's
I get the nasty drone factory.
perfect.
Discard
want-
3.
Nope.
Right.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh.
This is put a drone in
Drone.
play.
My bad.
Then we get repair sequence, so he's going to heal back to full.
Yep.
And then we get the Toughinator. the
Doesn't
vibranium
matter.
armor.
Awesome.
Doesn't even do anything.
Doesn't do anything anymore.
All
Over to
right.
me.
Yep.
Okay, apartment is going to actually maybe I should kill the drones first.
Yeah, I'm gonna make the call. I'm gonna go get Forge, which is gonna get me the
Yeah.
mansion.
So I don't need the mansion, but if nobody needs it, I'm going to play under surveillance for sure. I would play vigilante training because I have no psychic manipulations left.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Makes sense.
That makes more sense.
I'm taking my living legend, 2 super soldier serums. They're going to play dust. Dust is going to punch. He'll take 2 damage and all the
Shield.
drones die. Shield, take 2 damage and all the drones die. All right. Now I'm gonna do my apartment and draw a card and deck out.
You jerk.
Apologies.
And you haven't played Wolverine yet, right?
Maybe I should have actually attacked with Sunfire and then had him
Yeah,
come
you
back.
want, yeah,
Yeah.
that's what you'll do.
So Sunfire attacks for 2 before I'm shuffling here.
Okay.
On Ultron yet. Sunfire. I haven't played Wolverine yet. I've started with Dust because I wanted to shuffle all my
You're
stuff.
first player, right?
I'm still first player, yes.
All right. So I'm gonna keep the sidearm in hand and I'll play the X Mansion and then I'll start healing.
So I got all these resources. So I've literally got 2 doubles to play Wolverine and then these 3 in hand. So you know what?
I think you keep a double and then you use the
Yeah,
other
you can
ones,
pitch
right?
the
Yeah.
other ones. Yeah.
Does anyone need the mansion?
I could.
Someone
Yeah,
benefit?
No, Brian's Brandt said he needs it.
I go by Brandt now.
Yeah.
You go by Brandt now? Cool.
Yeah. He
Cool,
calls me
cool.
Brian, but
Yep. I'll pitch. I mean, I'll just pitch all of these, play Wolverine, keep the energy in hand. Brian, draw your card with the mansion.
I did. I drew a telekinetic attack. It's going to be amazing.
Cool. And since Wolverine's not attacking yet, he will just thwart for 1.
All right. Beautiful.
Nice.
So there's no more drones. So that's awesome sauce. I need to. All right. So I'm
Need
gonna
to keep Dust in play.
Yeah. So I'm gonna spend 2 to play the X Mansion to heal Dust. I'm gonna keep my sidearm for your Wolverine for next turn. Squirrel Girl and Forge are each gonna thwart for 1 because there's no minions.
10,
And then Kalu is gonna thwart for 1 and go away.
9.
All right, that's me.
I play vigilante training and an under surveillance and shuffle psychic manipulation back in. Everybody have a great day.
Thank you. So 2, 4.
Oh, and Banshee is going to thwart for 4 and bring this down to 5.
6. All right.
Okay.
All right. So this turn for me is I'm playing 3 reinforced suits. So 1 sidearm and 2 reinforced suits. That's my play.
Amazing.
Put some allies down that are worth it.
I didn't draw the psychic manipulation. It's one of the
I got
last 2
Dust and
cards.
I got my 2 allies that I need
So
to keep
rude.
out all the time, and the rest are just gonna
Yeah.
pop in and out.
I got a sense of justice and a blindfold, and next turn that'll come out. So
So we're adding the 3 drones.
so this is going to go up to 9. And then we all add drones. Oh no, that could be my psychic manipulation.
It's very possible.
It's a 1 in 2 chance. All right, no confused. So he's scheming for 2. Let me just check my hand. I don't think I have anything.
I
Nope.
have an emergency to -1,
2 plus 2 is 4.
-1.
So it'll go to 12, and then with your drone 13, I did the -1.
Cool.
Schemes here for 2 plus spend a punch or get a drone.
Me or Steve?
Sorry, Steve.
I'll just put a drone because they're all going to go away, right?
Okay, so he schemes for 2, and then your drones for 2. This goes to 17. And then he's going to scheme against me for deal a damage to each character you control. So Banshee's on the brink,
Okay.
and he
worry.
accelerates. He schemes for 2, and the drone schemes for 1. That goes to 20. 20 out of 34. Perfect.
Perfect. Semi-perfect. We're getting there.
+1 for Thunderstorm on those attacks.
Oh yeah, I
I
always
think I'm
forget
adding it.
to do that. I always forget to consider that. Yeah, Dust didn't matter because it was just attacking drones.
Yeah, and I forgot the 1 on Sunfire, so that was good. Thank you. All right, here we go. We get Ultron's Imperative, so you got to put 2 more drones into play.
Okay, everybody, right? Or is it just
Nope,
me?
just you.
Just you.
Advance.
Ugh.
2 plus spend a lightning, Brian, or put a drone in play. Which I guess you can just
Drones.
put a drone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a peril card. You can't tell him what to do.
Fine.
All right, your card is Assault, which will surge into get a drone.
Give me another card. Give me another
Each drone
card.
engaged to do. Oh, you got another card. Okay.
And get another card.
Deal 1 damage to each friendly character.
Okay, so
Banshee is dead.
and then my guy, so these don't even shuffle back. So 4.
I hosed us. And caught off guard. So I lose my Rise from the Ashes.
Man, with being an alter ego, all my setup cards are all gone. It's crazy.
All right, that is to you, Steve.
All right, so I'm gonna do this. We need help on threat. So I'm gonna go.
No, I can remove 2. We're good.
Okay, I'm gonna put 2 reinforced suits and a sidearm on Brian's people.
2 reinforced suits
And
on
1
Dust and Wolverine.
Yep,
And a sidearm on Wolverine.
correct.
And a side of Wolverine.
And then heal Dust for 1 and then clean house, please.
No. Don't heal Dust for 1 because the only ally in play that's going to get first aided is Dust. So
Okay, so heal.
you can heal Wolverine for 1.
Let's
Or
do
you
it.
could just wait and heal Dust after he does the attack.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
So I'll heal Dust back to full right now before Steve does anything.
Okay, and then it's Brandt's turn.
I will play Sense of Justice and Blindfold.
It's only 2. Blindfold's only 2, right?
Blindfold is only 2. That's right.
And I'll play Blindfold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't know. Do we want to get rid of this drone upgrade?
Probably.
I think we just get rid of 1, right? Yeah.
Oh
no, we don't need to.
No,
don't need
yeah,
to.
the donut.
I
we
get
don't
rid
care
of
about
the
drone
burning
upgrade.
hunger, and then we get a 0 boost.
Yeah.
You're just going to
boosted-
get claustrophobia. Do you have a meditation in hand?
I don't. I'm not running meditation, so I'm good. Give me claustrophobia.
Done. Then I remove 2 threat.
Yep.
Done.
Okay.
But yeah, over me. I'm last, I guess. No one used the mansion.
Nope.
All right, draw a card with the mansion. Meditation, cool. I'll use that meditation and play out the Helicarrier because I can, and I'm drowning in resources.
I know.
Anyways, Dust is gonna punch everybody out.
Yeah, it's funny.
And
Brian there
2.
is saying, yeah, it was my psychic manipulation.
Oh,
How
look
this-
at my last 3 cards: X, Stinger, and Hill.
This
Really?
plan is particularly rough because of that. So it's funny, had we switched mods, we wouldn't be dealing with that.
We
Which
would.
really punishes allies.
It does. So Dust is gonna take 2, but the mansion, I'm assuming, is still gonna heal 1.
Yep.
And yeah, I'll just pitch this resource. I think I'll keep the double. Whatever.
You
I mean,
shouldn't.
I don't
You
even
have
think I
too
need
mu-
to keep the double.
You keep the emergency because that's what we need right now.
Well, that is for sure. But I mean, I got all these extra resources. I'm not even sure I keep the double.
No, you did. You want to flip through, right?
Plus, I just played the Helicarrier as well, so I have more. Wolverine can punch for 3, 4 plus Storm for 5,
58.
and not get retaliated, right?
Yep.
And back to tough. Okay. Hey,
right.
I drew a psychic manipulation. Oh no, now I get a card. Doesn't
I
count for
got
that.
Sunfire in hand again.
Oh, perfect. So I can make the call for Professor X, and then I can get ready him. So I can confuse and remove 6.
You guys.
All right, so this is going up to 25,
You guys would play.
Okay.
which means it's gonna pop.
I have is emergency.
Okay. All right, I guess I have psychic manipulations. That's where we start.
Yeah.
So he's gonna scheme for 4. This is gonna go to 21. We're all adding drones, sorry.
Yes.
So then it's going to go up 1 to 22. Then he's going to scheme for 2 against me.
Yeah. He's
And
not
one with my
confused.
drone is 3, so 25.
Was there an emergency in there that I could have used?
Sure. Brings it to 24. And then he's going to scheme for 4 against you. And it goes
Yeah.
to 28.
Plus my drone, 29.
29. All right, out of 34, so that's not good.
And we get extra card.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Ultron drone. Advance.
This is the end.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It pops.
Ah, rats. Man, all right.
I mean, we had. So think about it this way, Steve. Look, we had the setup, right?
We were
But
set
we'll
up.
never, yeah, but we'll never keep up with that threat.
Yeah, we would. I'm sure we can. We missed out on like I said, we missed out on a few confuses. Again, losing Banshee. I think that modular set is what killed us.
I think if we take this modular set out, we have because this modular set really punishes allies, and we're really playing an ally.
Yes.
Which again, you could argue, well, then you're making it easier and possible, but whatever, right? It's just a fun thing to try to do.
I mean,
Seeing the puzzle.
But the thing is we are relying solely on allies. So to have an ally killing modular in the deck
It
is
just kills
like
our ability to do
really
it.
counteractive.
But it's fun. It's a new way to try it, and you learn the puzzle, right? It's a puzzle, and you're learning what you can do and what you can't do, and what works and what doesn't make sense. And
so the +1 attack I thought would be a lot. It would be more
beneficial.
Like
I think
damage.
you should have played She-Hulk.
Here's the other idea. Do we do She-Hulk, Captain Marvel, and Black Widow and do the 3 that really do it well and see if they can do this same thing?
Yes, because then we can add spycrafts to the board, and then we can get the shield, not the shield. Shield mechanics is okay, but I don't think you need shield. But Black Widow shield is just brutal.
Oh,
I'm just saying those are the 3 that we feel like really do it. We tried to say, can others do it? Now, you picked Ultron, right? Like, had we picked Crossbones or somebody, Sandman,
Rhino,
right? Who schemes for 1, like, it'd be a lot easier. Like, you're picking a pretty hard scenario, on the scale of scenarios. He's in the top 20%, right, of difficulty.
Not an alter ego though. Sorry.
We just lost twice.
Yeah, he just
you
proved
can't
himself.
say this one's easy in alter ego and then lose twice. That's not a good way to say it.
No. That's not what I meant. I'm sorry.
Every time, like, we just lost so hard, and Steve's like, "Yeah, but it's so easy.
It's super easy."
I mean, our other option was Claw.
Yeah, and
Claw is like the easiest hero if you just stay in alter ego villain.
Because he's not accelerating as much, right?
Because you just win. Like, you just punch him and win. I don't know. I'm just coming up with stuff.
It wasn't, but you see, it was still interesting. I think.
Yeah, the drones aren't the issue, Brian, because the drones are adding 1 threat instead of 2, and then we're killing them all. I mean, they're adding threat. You're not wrong that they are not an issue. But we don't have options because we don't add drones. Which I see what he's trying to say. If you did a scenario that didn't have drones.
Oh yeah. Well, of course, the reason why Ultron in alter ego is because.
What about Taskmaster? It'd be kind of funny.
Taskmaster, yeah.
Because you're never flipping up. Like, there's I'm just saying there's examples where alter ego could be a lot easier, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Even like the tower defense where the main scheme doesn't matter.
What I always wonder, like, here's where we have a difference of mentality, I think, Steve, is I want to show to the audience that alter ego is possible. You in your mind are convinced that alter ego wins 92% of games. So you're trying to find a scenario where they'll be wowed, right?
Here it is.
Yeah.
So you, like you just said, you want to show people that it is possible. Steve wants to show that it's a viable strategy.
Yeah, that's the difference. There you go.
In solo.
I'm
in
the
solo.
teacher. I just want to show people you can do it. Steve is the ringmaster, and he wants to wow them with the whole show, right?
Yeah.
He's like, look we got not only that, we got flaming hoops, we got
We got it all, baby.
we
We
got
got it
angry
all.
elephants, we got everything here. Like he wants it to be but that's a good
He's
point. He wants to show it's viable. I want to show it's possible. That's the difference,
Exactly.
right? So I think those are our options. We could alt to something else. We could bring those 3 heroes and see if they can do this.
Oh, for sure.
Classic Steve.
Steve.
For sure.
No.
No problem.
For sure.
In
For
his
sure.
mind, we already won it.
That's right.
In my head, I won. But maybe my deck at 50 cards was a little bit too heavy. Because then I didn't see as much as I thought I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Brian says he did Mysterio in a 2-player game. Not that works on Zoom. So, I mean, it can. Like, we could get through Mysterio, especially if people had the cards laid out on the side next to them, and I said, oh, you got card 7 from his set.
We've done it. We
did it one time and decided it was a headache and that we wouldn't go back to it. So I actually played Mysterio a little while with Groot, I think. Because I was playing solo, so I was like, let me play Mysterio because I haven't played him in forever because... Yeah, he's just one that I would prefer to play in person. Like, there's a lot of villains, and at some point he'd come through a rotation, but in general, he's actually fine on like TTS for people who play there. They could play Mysterio because the cards are all
that's
the same
fine.
plane of existence, you know?
It doesn't make
that's a weird thing to say because Canada and America are definitely in the same plane of existence. But not in proximity.
Pretty sure
proximity
Americans...
is probably the thing.
Proximity is an issue. All right.
Yeah, gotta admire the confidence. 100%. Yeah. I mean, Steve is booming with that.
Yeah, he exudes confidence.
Hey, but most of the times it works. Like I can find a way to make it work. It just out of 3, I did it with 2 players against Kang, but I was using She-Hulk and Captain Marvel.
Yeah, but Kang is like one of the easiest for alter ego strategy.
Oh, he is.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll have to see
That's
if we want to do another alter ego game. I mean, who knows? Is Gambit even viable? Like we're all assuming he is. He clearly has a play set that goes there. So I'm not trying to suddenly say people are wrong.
So the other thing is
maybe cards are aimed towards that, but
so
yeah,
maybe leadership was not the way to go. Like for Storm.
No,
I mean Storm in general was a weird choice. You were betting on the +1 damage to just burn him down.
Well, to do a little bit faster because I was expecting the
I mean, but we got him to 58 this game. Like there was no forward momentum.
Yeah, 0.
Well, the retaliate doesn't help. I think the modular was also really worked against.
It's just that I can't keep up. There's no way I can keep up with threat
by yourself. No, I think we should have had 2 justice players.
So would we have multiple justice, and with that, But I honestly feel like Storm is not really that. I mean, the +1 is nice, but like he could play a boot camp on himself.
That's
Correct.
right.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I just don't think playing an entire character whose all their cards are useless, but they give us +1 attack. I just don't. I don't think that's the most viable thing to do.
Steve, I think my Thor idea was probably better than playing Storm.
It probably was. Hey, I have a bit. I can admit.
But I thought it was cool. Like I thought it was cool because people were saying, "Why are you playing Storm?" And it was like, "Come watch and see," And it didn't work. But like,
it didn't work.
Because you could hand out stuff, but any character could do that. So again, if you were Rocket, you would be able to cycle techs and get to cards.
Oh yeah, so that
you'd at least have an ability, right? If you were Groot, I'm just thinking of them because they're next to me. You'd play Fertile Ground and have 7 cards.
That's right.
Like it's not much, but it's something, right? So at least I got that going.
It's an extra card. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think
play Thor.
My choice of heroes.
You play Thor.
You'd have a hammer.
Then you have your hammer, which is an extra resource.
He just keeps taking the hammer and
Worthy.
hitting something and then throwing it away and then crashing.
So the Thor idea that I had was all about the Bifrost. Grab all the Asgardian allies, and Bifrost can just tutor them up out of your deck.
They come from the discard pile.
No, not for Asgard. Yeah, but for Asgard, his ability for Asgard can take from the discard pile.
That's fun. That's a card people don't play a lot.
And imagine using meditation with Lady Sif, who then readies him to potentially use another
Another
meditation.
meditation. That's great.
That could be
love
good,
it.
yeah.
That's
Oh, so
that's
now this was the ideas.
I know. I think Cap was a better. I think Cap.
I
was
think
definitely
Cap
more
worked
solid.
fine. He was giving us the
resource.
well, the thing,
So
he
basically
plays
what
all
we're
his
saying
resources.
is, Steve Kimmel, you are the weakest link.
I was 100% was the weakest link.
I mean, you were adding all those bonuses that unfortunately the mod was undoing, right?
Yes.
You're giving
But
us health, which should have been great, and all these upgrades and putting them on us and healing us, and the mod was just completely dismantling
I know.
all
It was
that stuff.
killing me.
So there's
like-
that.
Kill all your allies. Oh, ouch.
All right, so maybe we'll do another alter ego game at some point, and we'll decide whether we want to show off the other ones, because I don't think Brian's played one. Steve, you and I have done those, or I mean, we can do something alternate from there too. Is fine. We can do a different villain, but you know,
I mean,
or
again,
whatever.
just
I mean, we
showing-
can make it as
before we-
challenging. It's like I said, my hope is people watch and like, oh, I want to try the alter ego game. You know what I mean? And if we
Yeah.
fail over and over and over again, I don't know if people go like, it's not worth it.
Or we just play Rhino. Because Rhino and Alter Ego is maximum 21.
Right. I mean, you're kind of trying to go to the other extreme. You're saying if we can't do expert Ultron with maybe subpar alter ego heroes, then why don't we just do Kitty Rhino, right? You're like, we could do somebody else, you know, of whatever difficulty. I think it's fine. But we pick secondary alter ego heroes and a primary alter ego villain.
No, I think
We were getting drones anyway. I mean, I guess, you know, Collector would be a nightmare.
I mean, obviously, our next step is Ronin alter ego.
Oh yeah.
Ronin alter ego.
Screw his fanaticism. He's never attacking. Oh yeah, he does attack you in Alter Ego.
That's right.
Ah!
At least he can heal.
And
It's only off of that card though, right?
there is one that he can attack
He
you.
can't generally attack you, right?
Yes, normally he can.
I mean, it's a fun idea. There's just so much friggin' threat. We'd all have to be.
No, it's not even. I don't think it's doable.
Can you hand out boot camps though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, you could control threat with 2 people, 1 justice person. Yes,
I
Storm.
mean, yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like particular. Like what Steve was doing was great. It was just Storm didn't give it any of a boost. We were relying on the attack, and we did 8 damage in the second game. Like it just wasn't.
The first game we got him down to 20 something. So
Yeah.
and
But
then
no, it was giving a boom, but we weren't dealing with threat and everything.
so the 2 things in this game that I noticed that we did on the second game, the confused didn't come as often.
No, we didn't have confuse a lot.
We didn't have confused, and then those psychic meditations or those didn't come out.
Manipulations.
They weren't cycling because normally you should have had every turn. You should have had one every turn because with the vigilante
Not at
justice.
all. I mean, in a 50 card deck, and there's 3 of them. I'm not going to see one every turn.
you don't have it. You had a 40 card deck, right?
Oh, right. In a 40 card deck.
My
I was
favorite-
supposed to build a 40 card deck.
yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I played them. One of them got turned into a drone that I shuffled back in, but I think I played the first 3
Yeah. So yeah, it's like no, because
and the foils, but I just wasn't playing anything else then, you know.
yeah, exactly. That's where it became a little bit challenging for you
It's
because
still such a good card. 3 for like 8, 3 for 6, 3 for 12, but it
it's a
just
good swing.
doesn't. There's nothing else, right? There's nothing else that I'm also doing.
yeah, you're just keeping that main. So that's why I was saying like, oh, threat prevention better than threat removal.
Like counter or whatever's.
Steve, I
Counterintelligence.
think you would have been better off in Wasp than Storm because at least Wasp
Right.
Oh, yeah.
She'd
can
recur
do
all
the
those
girl
cards
action
and get
and just
allies.
keep
yeah.
recurring her.
No, she seems very strong in alter ego.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Maybe next time maybe I will switch it up. Maybe I'll do that. I'll do a Wasp alter ego justice or alter ego.
Oh yeah, that was also one of my thoughts because when we were thinking about this, I didn't want to go for the obvious choices like you guys said, Black Widow and
Definitely.
She-Hulk and stuff like that, and Captain Marvel. obvious choices if you're going to be alter ego. I was like, oh well, who else could do it? I thought about Wasp. I'm like, well, Wasp's alter ego action is pretty sweet, you know.
Yeah.
Keep shuffling the mentals in. I mean, look at the time that you played Nick Fury. How many times? Countless times.
Yeah.
You know. And when you're playing him countless times, you don't need to always draw with him. You could just bring him in, deal
And
6
the
damage, bring him in, deal 4, remove 4 threat, right? So.
And because what's strong about
And she
Wasp-
can play Moon Girl.
And
No.
she could play Moon Girl,
and
exactly.
She recurs him.
She recurs
Dude.
all 3 of them, to tell you the truth. Moon Girl,
Exactly.
Nick Fury, and
It's
Professor
so good.
X.
That was also another thought I had when we're gonna do this. Was
And-
well, I'm like, well,
and
Wasp I
Genius,
think would
right?
be good. Yeah.
And
And
So it's like you're
she
just
has,
recurring those 4 cards over and over and over again.
And
That's
you're
right.
just laughing.
and because she's a genius, she can have the ingenuity down and give herself another resource.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve's like, wait a second,
Storm
Wasp
was such a
sounds
bad
really
choice.
good.
I mean, it was cool because people were like, what are you going to do? It's like, I'm going to put Thunderstorm out and have it the whole game, and that's how we're going to deal damage. But like,
Yeah.
that was it. After that, it was just 15 dead cards.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. And also, maybe I should have put maybe some double resources because I was just going in with no doubles, just support, cheap supports. And my goal was to really play 3 cards a turn. Like it was supposed to be
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1.
I see
Sometimes
you played a lot
Brian-
of ones and just using
Brian
your
agrees with
cards.
me. Brian agrees with me. Wasp sounds good. I just brought it up and we
Yeah,
were
he
like,
also
wait a second.
says Valkyrie, Annabelle Lee, dig for Flight of the Valkyor, put Deathglow on minions,
you
use
can't put the deck glow in alter ego.
use Visit Valhalla to get Flight back.
And
Yeah, I
then
don't think
use
you can use the
FS.
Flight because it's a hero response, right?
I
No,
I
Maybe
think
it's not a
so.
hero response, just an interrupt.
I can't remember. Valkyrie makes me puke. I'm gonna go look. Yeah.
I thought he
Okay.
was just leaving. I thought I was like, I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
Nice.
pretty much.
All right, so we will figure out a time to play again. My next week is busy, so I got to figure that out. But I'm gonna find a night to play. But next week, Brian, are we starting Monday?
Yeah, we can start on Monday. I
right.
might. Yeah. Oh, anyways, I'll talk to you about it after.
Yeah,
But
that's
yeah,
fine.
we can start on Monday.
But Monday's good. All right. So
Monday's good.
Monday, sometime in the morning, Brian and I are going to start and do our kind of morning through lunchtime. And we're going to take Rocket and Groot, who came in the box for Galaxy's Most Wanted, and we're going to take them through the Galaxy's Most Wanted campaign on standard.
Guess who's playing Rocket?
Because
I'm just messing.
so what we're going to do is we're going to do what was my favorite thing I ever did with a campaign. We are going to draft our way through the aspects. So for the first 4 missions, we're going to draft aspects. So we're going to draw from the power of cards, and then we're going to build that aspect and play it. And you're going to play each of the 4 aspects. And we'll also agree that we're not going to double up. So we won't be like 2 protections at the same time. So if we draw the same, somebody will
Well, yeah,
redraw.
you take all 4. You pick one for me, then you
Oh,
pick
yeah.
another one for you. That's just that way. There's no.
There you go.
There's
And
no
then to
double
make
up.
sure that you don't double up, you go through all 4 of them. You know,
Absolutely.
at some point there. So we'll play through them, and then when we get to Ronan, we will be able to build our own decks because I think he will be a challenge. So we'll build whatever we think is best to defeat Ronan. So that way we can
Ronan,
show both these heroes off, who I think are heroes. I think people generally like Rocket, but I feel like Groot is one of those ones that people feel like he just can't get his counters going, and they're trying
I
to
love him.
stay in hero
love him.
form and protect the counters instead of using them and flipping down. And so we're going to try to do that stuff. Now, what is tricky about them is they are inherently slow build characters. Him especially. He's relatively slow. He's definitely build. And that campaign is saying, hit me as fast as you can.
So what's your
but-
strategy? Or are you going to try to
still
do this
think-
there's no strategy. You're just going
Strategy
to
is
build
to
on.
win.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't think there's a strategy because we don't know what aspects we're going to be.
Mm.
Because like our other option would be to do aggression. We're double aggression and we just deal damage.
Over and over. Yeah.
Right. If we built the same decks, right? But we'd basically be leaning on aggression cards and high damage cards in our kits.
Yeah.
So we'll have to build the aspects, and so we're gonna have to. I think the strategy is gonna be we're after gonna take slow tempo characters and make them medium tempo. I don't think we can go fast with them like a Star-Lord and Gamora could just crush that campaign in my mind.
And standard, yeah.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna have to play medium where we can't wait for Groot to build on turn 10. Oh, and then the other thing Brian and I are gonna do is we're gonna alternate playing Rocket and Groot.
Ah.
Oh, are
Well,
we?
I guess the only weird part though, if we do that, is you'll get stuck playing the same aspect twice.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about that.
Yep.
Maybe we
Is it-
won't do that, or maybe we'll just switch at some point or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
It's my Groot. My Groot. Not your
Okay,
Groot.
well, I'm happy
my
to
Groot.
play Rocket the whole way through, so you don't have to.
I love Groot. I love Groot.
Groot is awesome. Like I don't know why he got so much hate. It's just like
It's just because he has to flip, and there's not right. It doesn't feel like there's as many things he could do, and he wins late game,
yes.
and it's tough. That Mysterio game I played is like the quintessential Groot game. Like it's not to get people to watch my video. It's not
Yeah,
to
it is.
say
Yeah, it
I
is.
know Groot so well, but there's a Groot. I think it's just called I Am Groot versus Mysterio, and like I literally predict and call everything as it's going to happen from the start of the game to the end, and he plays out exactly the way I built the deck. And I say on turn 10 he'll start dealing damage, and on turn 10 I almost defeat the villain in one go.
Nice.
That's
So
insane.
it's just that is exactly how he plays. He wants to build up, and then he just goes like Iron Man. But Iron Man, you feel like you have a lot more control because you have a lot more moving parts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's part of it. So
True.
that is going to be our plan somewhere between 9 and 10 a.m. once Brian and I talk and figure out what time works well. And then we'll play till 12 or 1 so we can stop for lunch. It'll probably take us 3 streams, Brian. Although,
Yeah.
you know what? Those games could arguably be a little faster because we're not playing those campaigns where we're trying to learn what to do, and they're not giving us roadblocks necessarily.
True. It's straight up.
Yeah.
Go for the kill.
So we're not trying, we're not starting stunned, exhausted, confused with extra stuff that we have to dig out of. So
That always helps, right?
yeah, and I think that's another good part. Brian in the chat is saying like people like low thwart heroes are tricky for people because they're playing solo a lot. And so inherently it feels like, well, I'll just put them in justice and I'll play the other cards to remove threat.
Yeah.
Right. And then they're kind of playing that way. And I think at that point, Groot kind of feels
like
like,
low
oh, well,
thwart
he's
stat.
somebody who doesn't play justice as well as Venom. Right. That kind of idea. Or he doesn't play justice as well as Rocket. Like
I like Groot and Justice, man. You get that thwart upgrade down, and he's strong enough, man. It's a +2.
And I'm not necessarily saying people even dislike Groot. I think they just struggle with Groot. So they feel like, he's just kind of, where he is.
But I think the more you practice, this is something I noticed. The more you play a character, the better he becomes. Like the more I think you have an understanding of what works, what doesn't work. And that's one of the things that I love about this game is like, even though like something might feel weak, like let's say you play Hulk too much, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh wow, well, I've done my time. I understand where I'm going with this. I know what I need to put into my deck to make it work. And then it just kind of falls together after a while. You're just like, oh yeah.
Also know what to, once you've built your deck, you know what your starting plays should kind of be. You know what you're looking for to really come out of the gate a little bit faster,
Yeah, that's a big difference in some of the, and most of the characters, right? You look at when you're Iron Man, what are you looking for? You're looking for his equipment. When you're whoever's like, you're looking for you're always looking for kind of your signature upgrades and stuff like that, because that's what makes your character like stronger. So once you find those, then it kind of feels like it goes together.
And to me, with Groot, you're looking for entangling vines and fertile ground.
Exactly.
Because this one lets you draw cards and get tokens when you flip down, and this one lets you thwart for 3.
Yeah.
And
so that's what you want to do. And I think the card that gets tricky is that people want to play is Lashing Vines. They want to use this, pay 2 and ready, and then it's like, oh, then he thwarts for 2 tokens, and this is his end game card.
Yes.
Aggression, I love this. He's combat training. He exhausts. He attacks for 3. He readies, he attacks again for 3, then you give him the upgrade for +2. He does 8 damage by using his tokens after you've played his events, right?
Yeah.
Then you chump block with somebody, then you play the card that gives him back 2 tokens, and on the next turn you play another I am Groot, and you just
Groot and
and then
punch
you're
and
just
win. And you won. And then
Yeah.
you won.
right.
You should have seen Mark's comment, Steve. Even Valkyrie gets better, Steve?
Nope.
Question mark?
Valkyrie is the only. Well, you know what? Valkyrie is going to get better with the more aspect cards. Once we see probably more aspect cards that kind of play off of her, because again, for some reason Valkyrie is the only hero I cannot figure out, and I've played her. I've tried her in multiple different aspects with multiple different strategies, and it just doesn't flow. And if somebody has a deck that makes her signature cards enjoyable, please share, and I will play it, and I will play it to death until I can find.
I mean, I can tell you what it is. It's you play her in aggression multiplayer, and you play a minion heavy scenario.
Yes, but aside from that, okay.
But I'm just saying, if we gave you Valkyrie in that situation, you would have fun.
It would be. Well, again, she's not as
But
good.
she's pretty straight one trick pony in my mind doing that.
Yes, but you still need her +1 attack thing.
What
You
+1 attack thing?
You need her Dragon Fang, or else she can't kill stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
She needs that +2 attack because she's only attacking for 2.
Yeah.
So that's why I like.
But I mean, you play the Viz of Valhalla and go get it, right? Or is it only an event?
No, Visit Valhalla just shuffles something back from your discard pile.
Oh, gotcha.
Or it gets it from your discard pile. It doesn't search for it, so.
But I'm just saying that's where she is fun. Like I played that. I played the game with Best Cry. It was awesome. Like she was killing 7 minions a turn, and it was ridiculous.
Against what scenario?
That's what she is. She's a minion killer.
I think it was Zola.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
With
Zola.
piercing or
What is it?
with piercing? No, because her spear doesn't pierce, apparently.
So you're just bitter no matter what. Even if I
Yeah.
tell you I'm gonna have fun with her, you won't
yeah.
even try it.
No, I will. No. I've tried it, dude. You've seen me. You've seen. I've tried to build a bunch of.
But
decks.
you can't do that solo. It's got to be multiplayer, so you have somebody to assist you. So you're focused on minion killing.
Yeah. There's other.
You know what we've never played that I can think of? You're going to
What?
say you played it 30 times. I've never witnessed it. Is playing Miss Marvel as a minion killer.
I don't think I've done that.
Obviously, there's the no quarter build, so it kind of does that. But more than trying to just eliminate the board, she's trying to draw cards from doing that, right?
Yes.
So that's a little bit different to me. It's kind of like you're trying to go through one minion hard. But the idea that she could like play the melees and recur them and then play them again and take out 4 minions on the board.
Yeah, for 5, for 8, and especially with the skilled strike, the warrior skill, that does her half and begin, you know.
So something like that would be interesting, I think, because I think that's what I realized about her is like she is super good at a focused deck build.
Yeah.
You say you are the minion killer, you are the justice player, you are protect yourself and draw cards and control threat like through the never go home.
Yeah.
All those kind of things. She's just super good at that.
So you told me I was playing it right before. I was making it harder now when I was just playing one.
Yeah, you were playing it right.
I was playing it right. All right.
Yeah.
And then I made it harder on myself.
So anyway, my point with these characters is not like, oh gosh, everyone in the community is right. I'm not that kind of person. I see people say, man, winning Galaxy's Most Wanted, these 2 heroes are not very good. Their precons are not very good. Their precons are specifically rough because it's no justice or leadership.
And no allies. So you don't
there's no allies. And then they're not good at doing this. So it's a rough thing all around. I think if you took their 2 precons and went through Rise of Red Skull, you probably wouldn't have major issues.
Why don't you do that then?
Major issues?
The precons through that.
Take the precons versus.
Because I want to beat Galaxy's Most Wanted, right? And I want to do the aspect draft.
Okay.
Because that's super fun. But I don't want to play expert. I'm not certain they can beat the expert campaign. I've never beat the expert campaign with anybody. That's the one expert campaign that I've never beat Sinister Motives either.
Yes, that's true.
I can laugh through the first 4. They're not an issue at all. As much as a pain of, some of the cards are, public outcry and all that stuff, but I've never beat Venom Goblin.
Even in solo. Oh, especially in solo.
Never beat
Especially,
him. Never.
yeah.
I don't think I've ever played him in solo. I've never done the campaign solo.
You just did 2 players?
I did the 2-player box.
Yeah, but that first, it's just that
Oh,
first.
I'm sorry. Well, sorry. Yeah, no, we were talking expert. I was going to say I beat it in standard.
Yes.
Yeah,
but that first turn with Venom Goblin is just ridiculous. Well, you remember, was it what, 28 cards we went through?
In solo, I imagine you could survive it because you're getting 6, and if you just get the right draw,
you can
play through it. But with 3 players or 4 players, you're just going to get a bad draw no matter what you do. It's just not.
Yeah.
When he deals you over half his deck, then yeah.
Also, I know Steve won't be playing with us. I know you'll be working. Sorry, but I want to show that these 2 heroes can get through it, not add in another Guardian. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, for sure. No,
that's the other idea with doing that. So plus, we're playing the campaigns. They're fun, but I want to try to get through them. That's the other part for not playing expert. Like I don't want to play for 3 hours to get through Drang, and then play for 3 hours to get through Collector, and then play for 3. You know what I mean? It's like
I'm gonna be curious how you guys take down the Collector.
He's tough with Rocket. You have to play around what Rocket's trying to do, right?
Yeah, I'm really gonna be curious. All right,
we'll see. We'll see
what we
can do. All right.
All right, guys.
So that will be happening starting Monday and somewhere next week or this weekend. I don't think I have time this weekend, so
I'm busy this weekend too.
So we will come back and presumably do an alter ego game, and then the following week will be Gambit and Rogue. So we're gonna have to do some crazy stuff with them.
Yes.
And then question mark.
Shotgun Rogue right away.
There you go.
She is my Southern Belle. Oh.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks everybody for joining us. We were not successful, but we will come back at it at some point. I think alter ego is a cool strategy. I think it's a viable strategy for sure. But you're definitely, pushing the limits of possibilities and random things that can mess you up.
Yeah.
So you've got to have a good plan for that. But all right.
Do you know why? Do you know why I felt confident? Because I took Black Widow's pre-con versus Expert Ultron, and I was able to get it done.
Gotcha. So a solo game where you had confused regularly with one of the best alter ego heroes beat Expert Ultron, so you assumed it's always harder with 3 people.
I know.
Yeah.
I figured we'd have enough confused, but I think we were
a little short.
All
right.
All right.
Till next time, I'm the Brandt.
I'm Brian.
And I'm the other Steve.
Storm and Steve. And we hope you step into the portal. Good night, everybody.
Toodaloo.
See you guys.
That was good.